Ladies and gentle ladies, welcome back to another baseball logo ranking video. I'm pretty pumped about this one. There are some absolutely incredible logos in this league. Unbelievable. We're looking at the SAL, what is it? God damn it. South Atlantic League. I am in hockey merchandise. I know. I apologize. Okay? I understand. But it's a sport. Hockey's a sport. So let's just accept it. But we're going to talk about some baseball here. There are, let me see, 14 logos in this league, all pretty good, admittedly. Like, pretty decent logos all the way through. I'm pretty excited about this one. Let's get into it. I've ranked them 1 to 14, my favorite to least favorite. We're going to go through them, my least favorite to favorite, 14 to 1. Let's start off with number 14, and that's going to be the Rome Braves. This is an odd, it's not a bad logo. Okay, it's not. You're taking elements from the Braves, which already exist, the font, the tomahawk, whatever you want to call that. Fine. Not something that I would do. I like originality. However, it does look good. And then you're taking Rome, which is Greek, if I'm not mistaken, and mixing it with Native American. It's just an awkward combination. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm an idiot. That would not surprise me. But this just feels like an awkward combination to me. It feels weird to read Rome Braves. I don't know. It's just odd. Anyway, number 13, I put the West Virginia Power. So there's a baseball element in here, and I do kind of like the fact that you can see the lines in the baseball, but the lines almost kind of look like electricity bolts or something. A little bit. They also kind of look like vines, but it's not too bad. It doesn't scream baseball to me, though. This literally looks like an electricity company or a power company. It's not bad. It's not bad. Number 12, I put the Delmarva, apologize if I'm pronouncing that wrong, Shorebirds. It's got maybe some hidden elements in it, and maybe it's just my mind working weirdly the way it does. I see the bird there, obviously, but it also kind of forms it kind of forms the field a little bit. I'm wondering if you guys are going to see this the same way I am. Maybe this is a useless conversation to have with myself or on camera, but to me, I see like home plate being at the tip of the bird's nose or the beak, and the rest being the field where the ball goes, and the eye kind of represents like the ball going somewhere. Is that a stretch? That's just kind of what I see. I've done this so much. I've looked at so many logos over the past so many years on this channel and the other channel, whether it's on jerseys or logos by themselves. I tend to look maybe a little bit deeper into certain logos and kind of see things that actually really aren't there. But regardless, it's not bad. I like the colors. It's intense. Good job. Number 11, I put the Hagerstown Suns. Never heard of that place before, but shout out to you folks. It's if the Kool-Aid guy met a baseball, or if he was a baseball. It's pretty decent. The colors are great. It's a very typical color combination that works in basically any sport. It is baseball themed. Yeah, it works. I really have nothing terribly negative to say here. Other than it's a little cartoony. Next, number 10, the Greenville Drive. Shout out to Greenville Swamp Rabbits if this is the same Greenville. So the Drive logo here, it's clever. It's clever. It is 50s, 60s style car emblem almost, or maybe like a diner or something. I can see the G in there. You can see, the representation for G for Greenville. It's stylized in a nice way. Colors are great. Really nothing negative to say about this one. Number 9, the Kannapolis Intimidators. Again, I apologize if I'm pronouncing these cities or towns incorrectly. This one's a little awkward, but the fact that it is awkward and a little foolish is kind of the appeal of it. The fingers that are around the ball, maybe they're supposed to be claws. I don't know, but I don't think they're positioned right. I don't think the dimension is proper on a couple of those. Specifically, the pinky looks a little disjointed or out of place. It's kind of floating where maybe it shouldn't be floating or something. But the K is obvious. You can see the K in there. It's not bad. It's pretty decent. Number 8, the Augusta Green Jackets. Honestly, this looks more like maybe a golf logo to me, just because of the hat that Green Jacket's wearing, and also the eye kind of looks like there were little rivets in a golf ball. But it is pretty good. I really like the little addition of the wings down in the J for jackets. So it's pretty good. I like the colors. Number 7, the Greensboro Grasshoppers. This logo is amazing. Heck yeah. I don't like the colors, the color combinations, so that's why it's as low as it is. However, that grasshopper has been given a personality, and he's intense. He's trying to intimidate. He's got muscle. He's pitching, I assume. That looks good. This is a very typical textual font logo as well, as far as baseball goes. So good choice here. Number 6, the Asheville Tourists. Kind of an odd team name, but these colors are fantastic. I love it. It's like a 1957 Chev, or like a diner with or like it's a 50s style kitchen with the kind of the seafoam green and the blue in there or something. That's just, I kind of get this old, just kind of, American. I don't know the right word, but if you know what I mean, let me know in the comments. But this is a great logo. You can see the diamond down there, or the home plate, and the ball going, out of the atmosphere, over the moon. So home run for sure. It's pretty good. I love the colors. The colors are awesome. Number 5, the Charleston RiverDogs. This has a very gothic feel to it, and I think that's what's best about it. The dog's in there. He's biting the bat in half. That's fine. Whatever. Colors are fine, but the gothical style of this logo, kind of bringing everything together. It's bridging the gap between the font and then the actual dog, or in the main graphical element. It is creating the boundary that holds everything. So I really like this, just strictly from a design perspective. You could argue that it's a little bit busy, but I do like it. Number 4, the Columbia Fireflies. Dude, usually not a fan of gradients in logos, but it does make sense because a natural gradient in life comes from the way that light interacts with things, like a sunset interacting with the atmosphere. So a firefly that lights up is naturally going to have a glow or some kind of subtle gradient coming from it. So I accept it here, and also that gradient and that glow comes out to form the inner circle of the rest of it. The colors are awesome. Absolutely nailed the colors. It's a little busy in the middle, but it's tremendous. Well done. Number 3, the Hickory Crawdads. Colors, perfect. Love that kind of sky blue with that pretty saturated red. Font is a little hard to read in the middle, but it has an awesome baseball theme to it. You got the baseball in there, and it's got really good symmetry. It's got awesome balance with the claws coming in symmetrically around the baseball, and it's formed very nicely. Number 2, I put the Lakewood BlueClaws. So you get the baseball element in there. You've got tremendous colors, unique font with kind of some notches or some cuts out of it or whatever. He's going to send the pitch of his life here with the intensity on his face and his eyes. It is the pitch that means the most. It's got life to it. I really like it. Number 1, I've put the Lexington Legends. So you could argue that maybe number 3 could have been number 1, or maybe number 2 could have been number 1. If I had to rank these again in a month, maybe my rankings would be a little bit different. But for this is my number 1. The colors are different than anything else in the league. We saw a lot of blue and red together in this league. For this team, using I apologize to bring this back to hockey, but Vancouver Canucks colors with the green and the blue in there. And then that just other addition of that cream or off-white color. You got a guy in there with a baseball cap on, an epic mustache, and some fences along the bottom, which really don't mean anything to me, but it kind of looks cool. It adds just a little bit of an element in there. So pretty good. Yeah, I'm genuinely impressed with all of the logos in this league, even the ones near the bottom. If you kind of just tweak them a little bit, I mean, the Rome Braves one, you could kind of argue that maybe that one's maybe should be included with the rest of them, but overall, this league it's really impressive to see the logos in this league. Very well done logos as a whole, as a league. So shout out to all the fans of this league, and thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you could hit the subscribe button down below, that would be awesome. I would love to have you on board here. We're doing all kinds of logo rankings, jersey rankings, geography, all kinds of fun stuff. If you're into lighthearted, non-drama content, I would love it if you could join me here for this. So hope you have an awesome day, and I'll catch you in a future video. Adios.